my internet friends and family, welcome to another video. Today, we're going to be covering my top 10 favorite flywheel-powered Nerf blasters. This is a list of Nerf blasters that shoot with the power of flywheels. So, without further ado, let's jump in, starting with number 10. At number 10, we have the Nerf Rhino Fire. Now, I know a lot of Nerf YouTubers that hate the Rhino Fire. I personally have nothing against it, other than, yes, it is big and bulky and takes up a lot of space, but whenever I need a big turret blaster for one of my videos, the Rhino Fire sure as hell delivers. Two 25-round drums on the side. It even comes with a deployable tripod, which you can sit down and then have your Rhino Fire sit down and you just turret and shoot everything as fast as you can. It does take a good amount of batteries though, and it's pretty heavy. So that is why Rhino Fire sits at number 10. At number 9 is the Nerf Mega Mastodon. Now, the Mastodon is on here because it's also, same as the Rhino Fire, a huge turret-looking blaster. Holds 24 shots, and it's the first ever Mega Flywheel blaster. So, it delivers quite a punch, being that the Mega Darts hurt already whenever you're hit by them, but now add flywheels to that, and you got yourself a pretty good Nerf blaster. Once again, it is pretty heavy because it does take a good amount of batteries. So yeah, Mastodon, number 9. At number 8 is the Nerf Rival Chaos. Now, why is the Chaos only number 8? Because, A, this magazine is not effective. You can't buy these separately unless you buy more Chaoses. So, and the magazines are bulky anyway. B, fully automatic is not my cup of tea. I usually prefer semi-automatic Nerf blasters. And lastly, once again, it's huge. It is slimmer and a sleeker profile than most flywheel Nerf blasters, but I don't know. For some reason, the Nerf Chaos is just not my favorite. But don't get me wrong, I love the Rival blasters. So, that is why the Chaos sits at number 8. At number 7 is the Nerf Raven. Now, the Raven, let me tell you something. The Raven just came back to existence with the Nerf Raven Fire, but it is extremely overpriced. I refuse to buy a Raven Fire until the price drops a little. But I do have a regular N-Strike Raven. Now, the Raven was the first flywheel-operated blaster. Yes, it is very poor quality. Do I have any darts? Yeah, there's 2 up here. But, for the quality that it is, it doesn't do that bad of a job. Because for a lot of my Nerf videos, I like to see my darts flying out of the blaster. Because this blaster shoots a little lighter, I can see the darts perfectly fine. So, that is why the Raven sits at number 7. Also, another point, it's just super cool. At number 6 is the Nerf N-Strike Elite Modulus Ecs 10. Now, why do I love the Modulus? Because it's tactical AF. You can do whatever you want with this thing. You can put attachments galore. It comes with a tactical 10-round banana mag. It comes with a vertical grip. It comes with a sight. It comes with a barrel attachment in stock that I don't feel like putting on right now because I don't feel like digging for them. But the Modulus runs on flywheels, which is why it is super effective in a Nerf war. You can wreck anybody as long as you have a flywheel Nerf gun. Of course, they won't be as good as my number 1 pick, but let me tell you, Nerf Modulus packs a punch. When you mod this thing, the things you can do with it are extremely cool. So that's why it sits right here at number 6. Here we are, down to our top 5. You may be thinking, what are Luke's top 5 favorite flywheel Nerf guns? Well, let's start it off. Number 5 is the Nerf Hyperfire. Why do I love it? It's small for what it does. It has a sleek profile. It comes with a 25-round drum. And it's fully automatic. Now, I do complain about how much I don't like fully automatic Nerf guns because you blow all of your load extremely fast. But I can easily control what I fire out of the Hyperfire. So, that is why Hyperfire sits at number 5. Because for what it does, it runs on 4D batteries. Now, guns like the Rhinofire and Mastodon run on 6D batteries, and they're extremely heavy. This runs on 4D batteries, and it's extremely light for what it does, and it shoots fully automatic. So, that is why the Hyperfire sits at number 5. At number 4 is the Nerf Modulus Regulator. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, you may know what my top 3 favorite Flywheel guns are, and you haven't seen the Rapid Strike on this list yet. Why is that so? Because in my opinion, the Regulator makes the Rapid Strike completely obsolete. Because the Regulator shoots at a much higher rate of fire than the Rapid Strike, it feels just like a Rapid Strike, and a lot of Nerfers complain about the ability to... A lot of Nerf YouTubers complain about why the Hyperfire could have been so good if it didn't have this thumbhole stock, if it wasn't so cramped, and if it just wasn't this weird. That's why a lot of Nerf YouTubers really liked the Rapid Strike, because it felt very comfortable when you held it, and it shot at a good rate of fire, not that much lower of the Hyperfire. The Regulator changes all of that. The Regulator, in my opinion, feels just like a Rapid Strike. If not, it feels even better. It's sleek, it doesn't have the top piece, and it just does more than what the Regulator could. It does more than what the Rapid Strike could ever do. It comes with 2 12-round magazines, and it has switch fire technology. So you can shoot however you feel. But fully automatic and flywheel-wise, the Regulator is one of the best on the market. So that's why the Regulator is number 4. At number 3 is the Nerf rival Nemesis. Now, here we go again. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I don't like the feel of the Nemesis. It's big, it's bulky, it's not easy to reload, and it's fully automatic. I don't like fully automatic Nerf guns. Plus, this is huge. The hopper feed is not effective because you can spill all of your ammo when you try to reload. And it's just huge for what it does. The Chaos does basically the same thing as the Nemesis, but in a much sleeker profile, and it runs on magazines. Now, while I do complain a lot about I hate the Chaos magazines, you can't carry magazines with the Nemesis. So if I'm gonna pick a fully automatic Nerf gun to use in a Nerf war, what would I pick? The Nemesis or the Chaos? I would pick the Chaos, because I personally don't like the feel of the Nemesis. It's huge, and the hopper, I love the idea. Nerf, you made a hopper for all the paintball fans outside. It holds 100 rounds, which is 60 more than the Chaos, but for what you did with the Chaos, you could have done that with the Nemesis. So, that's why Nemesis sits at number 3. At number 2 is the Nerf Strife. Yes. The Strife has fallen from the number 1 spot. I have found a new favorite Nerf blaster. Don't get me wrong, I love the Strife. I love everything that the Strife can do, but if I'm going into a Nerf war, there's something else I'm going to use. But, let's talk about the Strife. Strife, super sleek, super small. Comes with a 6-round magazine, but you can obviously trade that out for anything. For the stuff the Strife can do, it can be a pistol, it can be a rifle, you can mod these to make it fully automatic, but I'm not going to do that, because I don't like fully automatic Nerf guns. You know this. The reason the Strife sits at number 2 is because it's not as accurate as my number 1, it's not as powerful as my number 1, and even though my Strife is modded, my number 1 doesn't need to be modded. Ladies and gentlemen, my number 1 favorite Flywheel Nerf blaster and my number 1 favorite Nerf blaster, the Nerf Rival Hero. Now, yes, This is my favorite Nerf gun of 2017. This is my favorite Flywheel Nerf gun. This is my favorite rival Nerf gun. This is my favorite Nerf gun. Why? Because the Hera, basically a rival Strife. The rival blasters are super accurate. I love to hit my shots dead on. Because the Hera is super accurate, I can hit all my shots. The Strife isn't as accurate, but here's why. The Zeus. I told you about this in top 5 favorite blasters of 2017. Zeus has a side reload. Hera has a bottom reload. I can reload this much easier than I can reload a Chaos because the magazines are huge, a Nemesis because I can't carry magazines, a Zeus because it's not a good reloading system. The Hera basically takes the cake as the best Nerf blaster, in my opinion. But anyway, my internet friends and family, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy, please smash the like button. Do subscribe. As always, my social media is in the description. My brother's channel will be in the description. A mystery link will be in the description. Go click that mystery link. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, my internet friends and family.